Hey, this is Tyler over here at Nissan of Greenville. I just wanted to give you a brief little overview video of this beautiful 2019 Nissan Maxima. It is the SR trim, so it's going to have some really awesome features that I want to show you a few of here in just a second. I mean, first of all, you can see premium wheels, blacked out. I'll show you the trunk space back here as well real quick. Enormous trunk. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. It's pretty bright out, so I can't see my screen too well, but hopefully you can see how huge this thing is. I mean, you could fit probably 4 of me in there. Back seat here, tons of leg room, lots of space, beautiful black leather interior. With this leather, you've got like orange accent stitching. In the center, you've got sort of a cloth material. What's cool about this cloth material is if you spill anything on it, you have like half an hour before it'll even start to actually absorb into the cloth. So if within a half hour you come grab a rag or something, you can just wipe it out. It's really great. Got a couple fast charging ports back here for your passengers as well. AC control back there as well. Up front, there's a ton of features to go over in this vehicle. Really don't have time to cover all of them in this short video. I just want to point out a couple of them. Number one of my favorite things about this car, if you pop it into reverse here, you see you've got the regular backup camera come up, but then you've also got this 360 aerial view. That intelligent all-around view monitor right there on the right-hand side is really useful for when you're backing into tight spaces. Even if you're not even backing up, you can actually put this in drive. Actually, let me show you. So if you put it down in drive and you hit this camera button, you can actually have that pop up as well. So I can literally drive forward and that camera will stay on. So if I'm trying to squeeze through like a tight space or something like that, I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough room, whatever the situation, if you need to use that, you can, and you can see every single side of the vehicle. Just really useful feature to have. You do have built-in navigation as well. If I come up here and hit that map button, you'll see that pop up. This down here is kind of just to help you navigate the menus and whatnot. This is touchscreen as well, so you can do everything from up there. Dual zone climate control, so you can have 2 different temperatures on each side of the vehicle. Not only does this thing have heated seats, it's actually got cooled seats as well. And I've got that going right now, and it feels amazing. In hot weather, you know, it really helps cool you off a lot quicker. And that's on both sides. Now up here on the steering wheel, one cool thing about the SR trim, you're going to have these paddle shifters here. You have an upshifter on this side and a downshifter on this side, so you do have the ability to manually shift up and down. Simulates gear shifts. It makes it a little bit more fun to drive, gives it a little bit more sporty of a feel if you're into that kind of thing. If not, it's totally optional, so you never have to use it if you don't want to. But if you do, like I say, it just gives it a little bit more fun. You actually do have the ability to put it down in drive and pop it over to the left, and do the same thing with the shifter if you prefer kind of more of a traditional feel. You can actually manually shift up and down that way as well. Push button start, of course. You're actually going to have remote start, so if you look at the key fob, when you're outside the vehicle, if you hit this lock button twice and then you hold this top button down for about 5-6 seconds, you can actually start the vehicle remotely from inside your house. You know, if it's really cold out or if it's hot, you can let the car either heat up or cool down depending on the situation. You'll have built-in Bluetooth as well, of course. With the Bluetooth, if you come over here to the right side of the steering wheel, you've got this little voice commands button. If you hold that for just a second, it'll pop up with a voice prompt. You can say call so-and-so. It'll automatically dial whoever it is in your contacts list, so you never have to take your hands off the wheel, your eyes off the road to make a phone call. Really great safety feature there, as well as just a convenience factor. Oh, and by the way, with the heated seats, you do have a heated steering wheel as well. If you come down here on the left side, that's what that little button is right there. If you turn that on, you'll see the little light ding on. That'll keep your hands nice and toasty when it's cold out. And then you got your trunk release next to that. This button right here, this is actually another really awesome feature. A couple of things that'll do. That's an intelligent cruise control, so if it senses a vehicle ahead of you or ahead of them, 2 vehicles ahead of you, if it senses anybody slowing down or is going slower than you are, it'll pick that up and it will automatically adjust your speed accordingly, to keep you from having to manually go in and reset your cruise control and go around them and all that good stuff. does it all for you. The second thing it will actually do for you is it will sense the lines on the road. So if you're on a highway or something, anything with clearly paved lines on the road, it'll pick those up, and if you start to veer out of your lane, it'll automatically adjust the steering wheel to get you back in your lane, as well as vibrate it to alert you that you were drifting out of your lane. You got memory seats over here, so if you have multiple drivers of the vehicle, tap of a button will get your seat exactly how you want it, steering wheel positioning, all that good stuff. I mean, Bose sound system, so you got the premium audio, you see that right there, the little Bose logo. These lights up here will light up bright orange if anybody's in your blind spot. If you don't see that they're on, you throw your blinker on to get over anyway, they'll actually beep at you as well to give you an audible alert also. I mean, I could go on and on and on. There's so many awesome features in this vehicle. Sunroof, you've actually got one in the back seat as well. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. But please let me know at least just what you think of the vehicle so far, like on a scale from 1 to 10. I'd really love to hear your feedback on it, and hopefully hear from you soon. Thanks.